Spanky's toy. Taking a shot there in this 9,200-pound super farm class. Goes 335.18, 335.18. Brad, what you got going on down there in the Case IH winners?
Well, hey, I've got the winners of the two-wheel drive class, and I know this whole bunch down here. So we got Don Nelson, and we got Terry Nelson, the better half, and they are out of Texas. Donald won the class tonight, didn't win it last night, but his accumulation between the two events has also given him the rock here in Rock Valley. So that's got to make the trip coming up from Texas a little less painful, Donald.
Yeah, and it sure helps in the hot tractor class.
Yeah. So, folks, give him a big round of applause. Two-wheel drive class just wrapped up. Texas is going to take both the class and the rock home tonight. Give him a round of applause, Don and Terry Nelson.
Good. Joel Van Gelder, the full-bore farmer out of Sibley, Iowa. Getting ready to give it a go on the far left side. He's rolling the dice. Nobody's been on that far left side yet in this limited pro stock class. Might be rolling the dice here. Got to beat 3:45.03 to take the lead. Joel Van Gelder, the full-bore farmer. Gave it a try over there. You could see there was some drier dirt he was getting into as he was kicking up some dust over there on that far left side. Not going to pay off for him. He comes up short at 290.49. By the way, the tractor right before him, Gage Ott, the Dream On International at 310.17.
Over here on the Super Farm side, we got backed up to the sled ready to go. Alan Andrews, the Dakota Deer. Alan went number 2 last night. He's looking to keep a good run on him here this evening. Put himself in position for that Rock Award.
Folks, don't forget to stop by the Outlaw souvenir trailer. A little bit of something for everybody back there, even kids, little toys, big toys, ride-on toys, shirts, hats, T-shirts, performance parts for diesel pickups, Frosted Frog coolers and tumblers. Check out the Outlaw souvenir trailer here before you get out of here tonight.
Here comes Alan, the Dakota Deer out of Beersford, South Dakota. Oh, Alan on a mission tonight. He's got it lit up, got it hooked on. Goes 3:43 and 69. 3:43.69 to Dakota Deer, taking over the lead with a force right there.
A lot of speed at mid-track, Josh. He was running at 34 miles an hour, so he was hauling the mail.
Yeah, definitely hooking on and gone with the Dakota Deer.
Just learned a little history here. Gary Honeycutt coming out of Marshfield, Missouri, the Jack International. This is the original super farm called Extreme Pleasure. Came out of Rock Valley, Iowa.
Welcome to a very special show tonight. Outlawed without Ron Stone, right? Lusetto, is that what we're going to name it now? I like that. That was pretty fun.
Absolutely. Until he gets here.
I like it. So. Happy day after Independence Day, everybody. Jason Schultz here with the Beer Money Pulling Team. Mr. Lusetto, Zach Lusetto, Greg Lusetto there from the Lusetto shop. Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. I know Ron was going to get the Dixon County Fair in Concord, Nebraska. The promoters on, they tried logging on, but I watched the internet circle of death there. So I know we're going to talk about that. Concord, Nebraska tomorrow night for the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pullers. I'll pull up my app here real quick. 7 p.m. start time tomorrow night. 3,200 super fields, 3.0 diesel trucks, light limited mods, light limited pros, naturally aspirated two-wheel drives, and super farm tractors. All tomorrow night in Concord, Nebraska. And then, of course, the 20th anniversary of Rock Valley, Thunder Valley Truck and Tractor Pull Friday nights, 6:30 p.m. and then Saturday noon and 6. So it's going to be fun. And then Greg, we're combining the shows tonight. Ron and I decided not to do live with Ron Stone last night because my dog was barking at the fireworks last night. So, and then you have All Beyond Nebraska Tuesday, July 11th, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so that's Logan. Stop. So, yes. So welcome, everybody. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July. It's trending right now, Greg, on social media, hashtag long weekend. So people, I think they really did. It's a long weekend, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a good week to have a truck and tractor pull. So,
yes. Oh, we're looking forward to it. It's always a good weekend. I mean, it's never bad at Rock Valley. We had a good time at Concord. Wish we could have pulled last year. I mean,
yeah. My dad was going to drive my tractor out there last year, and then it got rained out. And then we hauled our merchandise trailer all the way out there, and then the stinking rain. But Dixon County Fair sounds like it's been going on quite a while. I'm not sure exactly how many years the Outlaws have been involved with it, Ron or Greg, but I feel like they've been for quite a while. I don't know if you know much. I know isn't John Narrigan the light pro stock puller from that area?
Ooh, I cannot answer that.
Okay.
I can tell you Paulsons are very close at Coleridge.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that Daly's Tractor was on their poster on their website as well. Yep. So we got people watching from Ohio tonight. Andy Presley says, if it's not green, it's not to be seen. The JD man. Yeah, he was even commenting that night. About when we had the Case IH guy on. So we got to get Andy. Andy's watching on YouTube. JC Elwell is watching from Ute, Iowa. There's a puller from Ute, Iowa, Lusetto. I know there is.
Gosler, or at least the guy that drives Gosler tractor once in a while, and I just forgot his name.
I said it on the I announced it down there in Manila when I was on the mic. Kevin Davis, our Wayne, Nebraska promoter, is down in Phoenix, Arizona still. His it's something to do with the jail, like in the terms of service, right? He can only spend so many days in Nebraska, Lusetto. Kevin? Yeah. That's a joke. It's funny when I make a joke and people don't know that I'm being a funny feller. That I usually get my butt.
Yeah.
So, Fister watching from Long Pine, Nebraska. Nagy's are watching from how do we say that one? South of Detroit. I'm just gonna say south of Detroit.
I think we can all read that one. How's that?
Yeah, Wyandotte. Help me out there, Zach. How do you say that?
Looks like Dippin' Dot.
Don't ask me.
Russ Dostal, super fan, making his debut on Outlaw TV tomorrow night, running a camera for us. So that's super awesome.
Russell is?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be great.
Oh, it is going to be Outlawed with Ron Stone. We were going to have Outlawed without Ron Stone. Look at him. Oh, what? It's 7? Huh?
I swear, Ron, it looks like you're in your creeper van.
I think he's in the motorhome right now.
Yeah,
I'm in the motorhome.
I think he's actually driving the motorhome right now with his knees.
Wasn't far off.
I pulled over. I'm in an old Kmart parking lot, I think.
Nice.
So in Independence, Missouri.
It's got a bad.
How's it going
story.
today?
Very good.
Really good.
So I
the
just got a
Dixon-
message.
Oh, the Dixon County tried to log on, Ron, but they got the internet circle of death. So
Okay, yeah, he sent me a message and said he was having internet issues. So, okay. Well, it's not like there's not a lot to talk about. I mean,
I don't know. It's kind of a quiet week.
yeah, no. I mean, there's a couple of events coming up. Greg, what's new with you, buddy?
I'll tell you what, we had a really good event over the weekend with its own little challenges, but we were in Ashton, Nebraska, and they had a great farm pull, and by great I mean it was organized. We busted through dang near 60 hooks of farm tractors in 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Nice.
Worked the track up and knocked through low 40, like 42 hooks of our Heartland region vehicles, and nice 3 hour show.
Greg,
Very cool.
the Marty Samuelson is the mayor of Ravenna, Nebraska. He watches the shows every week, and he says sounds like Ashton had a good pull. So
Yeah, it honestly, I love that event, but it's like it just steps up a little every year. And you saw her on here, said she was on here earlier. Kaylee Tuma is doing a great job heading that up. She even got to spend her 21st birthday promoting a pull there, Jason.
that's awesome to have a young promoter like that out there kicking butt.
Yes.
That's cool. So
Yeah, I have been to Ashton, Nebraska.
Yeah.
I've had the privilege, yes. I actually announced a Nebraska bush pull there probably 5 years ago, man. It's been a few years. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's Thunder in the Valley week, guys. And of course, did you guys explain what's going on with the show here?
I
combined forces. Yeah.
Yeah, well, so our Monday night show, Let's Grow Pulling, was about half of the normal audience the night before, Independence Day. So Ron and I were texting yesterday, Greg, and we just decided to push it back to today. And being there's three of us on the show and 2 votes, we just overruled you, Lusetto, and said we're going to.
Well, I kind of figured since you're number 1 and 2, I probably landed in 3 or lower.
After you saved my butt in Manila, you're up on the totem pole. I mean, you're not Ron Stone status, Lusetto, but you're pretty damn close. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you saying I almost got to 5?
Oh shoot! I want to know if we got everybody where they're watching from tonight. We want to know if you're going to Concord, Nebraska, or Rock Valley, Iowa this weekend. And type in the comments, and then let us know where you're coming from. I talked to Chase Richardson and the Full Pull gang. They're loading up and heading this way. They're going to land in Rock Valley tomorrow as well. So they're getting excited for that to get all pumped up. We're going to do countdown to kickoff. Ron and I will be doing live shows. We'll be grabbing pullers with Chase. It'll be live on the Outlaws and YouTube and Full Pull, and of course all the Pick'em games. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well,
Chance to
so
win.
Are they going to do Pick'em games similar to Toma?
Exact same.
At Rock Valley, sweet.
Yep, exact same. So if you pick every winner in a session, you can win $1,000. And I think if nobody wins Friday night and he doubles the money Saturday,
rolls over.
Then it rolls over. I think. Okay, don't quote me on any of that. So they're going to start to put the stuff up on the Full Pull Facebook page tonight. Some of the games I can jump over there. That's what's nice about doing the show with you guys. I don't have to talk as much. So.
Yeah, I was just checking the Outlaw pulling app, and several classes are really getting signed in. Pro Stock 4x4, kudos to you guys. 15 entries in that Pro Stock 4x4 class for Friday night at Rock Valley. That's
important.
Modified.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
No, I'm sorry, Ron. It's important we get all the pullers signed up earlier. With Full Pull, they really want everybody signed up 24 hours ahead of time so they can get the games launched so people can make their picks. And no offense, but as pullers, we're typically we'll sign up when we get there, and the Outlaw app. We really struggled with it in Toma as well. Didn't struggle with it, but just getting everybody to the trailer, getting them signed in so we could have all the sessions ready. But I don't think like the Lori Bowers of the world or Jazz will be mad, Greg, if everybody has to be signed up a day ahead of time on the app.
I was going to say, all jokes aside, it can be one thing for Full Pull But honestly, it helps our girls and our entry people a ton to get that stuff signed up sooner. And, it's typical. And like I said, all of us pullers, not just other people, but, it's, we're always late entering, and it's that's one thing that would really help out our girls is to get that stuff done, because it pushes crunch time to get everything lined up, push to the app, and get ready to get the event started on time too.
Greg, the Fister has a big two-wheeler? I didn't know that.
Fister has a fleet.
A fleet.
So yeah, he's waiting on parts for his naturally aspirated two-wheel drive. So he happened to have a Dodge blower motor done.
Yeah,
so
it's a wedge motor with a supercharger on it. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be a little bit like an old school, like, what they call the old wheel standard two-wheel drives. It'll be neat to watch.
Yeah, I think he's got some B1 heads on there, Mopar B1 heads. But speaking of that naturally aspirated two-wheel drive class, those guys are doing a good job getting signed in.
Yes.
Also, I noticed at several of the events, there's 8 already. And there's a Jim Bradbury that just commented, said he's bringing his naturally aspirated two-wheel drive to Rock Valley from Pawnee City for the first time. Do you know him, Greg?
I've not ran into him yet, so that's a completely new one. There could be a good class.
Ray Bradbury. Didn't Ray Bradbury write some scary books or something? Was that Ray Bradbury?
We just started getting books out here in Western Nebraska a few years ago, Ron.
Oh, you finally got them out there?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I think we have I think our Concord, Nebraska promoters on. Can they hear us? We have visual.
Yes, we can. Our
Yay!
Yeah, our cell signal's not very good.
Don't move, Ron.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got you.
Right there.
Don't move.
Yeah, Dwayne did confirm it's a B1 wedge, 527 cubic inch.
Let's talk Dixon. Let's talk Dixon County Fair, Ron, before we lose them.
Let's talk Concord, Nebraska. What's new up there, Craig?
Well, we got about a half-inch of rain yesterday, but it looks good for tomorrow. The track, I think, is going to be pretty good. We got the garden pullers pulling here tonight, so they're using it right now, and then we'll start over in the morning again.
So no monsoons predicted for tomorrow.
Nope. Believe it or not, there's not even a chance of rain tomorrow. That's the first time ever that I can think of.
Yeah,
I've got to throw this in there. You guys have garden tractors tonight, Outlaw National Series tomorrow, and then you guys are having a farm pull the following day, correct?
That is correct. Yep, we do the farm pull on Friday at 11. Farm, antique, hot farm.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
cool
they kind of like tractor pulling around here.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing the tractor pull there at the Dixon County Fair?
What do we figure? Maybe 12 or 13 years, the Outlaws, something like that. Wow. I think it was 2011. Yeah, we used to have Nebraska Bush and stuff before that.
Okay. Yeah, I know last year it was a complete washout for us. There was some pulling going on, but not the type we wanted. Everybody was getting pulled out of the pit area from all the rain. But yeah, I'll be up there tomorrow, Craig. I'll be up there early tomorrow. Start getting set up, and the big screen I think is coming. You have the big screen, right?
Yes, we do. Yes.
The big screen will be there. Jason, what crew is coming to join me in Concord?
Kaya, Kenzie, and Russ Dostal.
Russ Dostal is on the crew?
He is he is tomorrow night's his first night ever with us. And then Cole Lundell's helping us in Rock Valley. So we're
no kidding.
Yep. Trying to get more camera people out there. Wayne and Kevin Davis has some people helping us, and Wayne, we're just trying to get more people. So help us out.
Good deal. Okay, so that makes sense because Russ did comment saying he was going to be in Concord tomorrow and then spend his 22nd wedding anniversary in Rock Valley.
That's true love, isn't it?
True love. Yes, sir. So on tap tomorrow night in Concord, Nebraska at the Dixon County Fair. Uh-oh. He moved. He must have moved, Jason. Yep. 3,200 super field tractors, light limited pro stocks, super farm, light limited modifieds, and the modified two-wheel drives, otherwise known as the naturally aspirated. I like modified two-wheel drive and then super modified for the blower trucks, but that's just me. Are you back with us, Craig?
Me?
Craig.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You can't come in Concord from the west from Highway 15. So 15 runs north of Wayne. So everybody's construct.
Yep.
Did you catch that?
Okay. We didn't catch all that, Craig. You've got a bad connection there, but somebody there had posted something on Facebook earlier, and I reposted it to the Outlaw page. There's a road to the west coming into Concord. What was the name of that road? 115. There it is. 116 is closed west of Concord. So plan accordingly to take the detours to get around. Can't come in from the west on Highway 116 into Concord tomorrow. So Jim Bradbury said he thinks there's going to be 20 modified two-wheel drives in Rock Valley. Your thoughts on that, Greg? You think that's possible?
That is a lot.
It's definitely a lot.
Yes.
Okay. So how many did you have at Haywarden last week?
6. We had 16 of those guys in Haywarden. It was crazy. And we even had a guy is a Chrysler that drove from Central Missouri, and they made their trip out to Ashton as well. Good running Ford T-Bucket truck.
Yeah, they were in Manila.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Jerry Chrysler. That's Phil Chrysler's dad that runs that. He doesn't drive the truck, but he runs it, maintains it, keeps it going, and hires the drivers to drive it. But yeah, that was a very successful truck with the Missouri State tractor pullers.
Pfister, what are you complaining about now, Pfister? Not one Mopar? What's that?
Not one Mopar. Well, he's evacuating the one Mopar from the class, or pulling it from the class to put it in the Supermod class.
Gotcha.
I know parts are a pretty serious issue at the moment.
Yeah.
He's out, he says.
He's out of both, Dwayne,
out
or
of parts.
Just the modified?
I think he's out of parts.
Gotcha.
Well, he's got 17 pulling vehicles, Lusetto said.
Yeah,
so
no
it's
kidding.
hard to keep up with all of them. So
I think the last I heard, he's waiting on parts for both the natural aspirated two-wheel drive engine and his wife's Pro Stock pickup engine as well.
Hey, Ron, this next question is for you. Ron, this one's for you, Diana. She needs a responsible man. Who knows how to care?
That leaves me out.
Who knows how to care for a woman? Add me and send me a DM. For all of you that you single men out there and you get a message like this from a girl, I can promise you it's not a girl on the other end. It's probably somebody looks like Jabba the Hutt sitting in
This is where we need Dan Christensen to step in, the most eligible bachelor in pulling, as he self-proclaimed the other night at Ashton.
She's not giving up.
She's very persistent.
Diana.
She's very persistent.
Diana, we're going to push the block button now. You have to go away, Diana. We're promoting Truck and Tractor Pulling.
Bye, Diana.
Not your only
Have a good night.
Yeah, it's been fun. Bye, Diana.
Dwayne says mid-August till he gets parts for
the NA,
modified
the naturally aspirated. Yeah.
We need to start calling that modified and super modified.
Hey,
you know what?
You're number one here.
It's cool for us because we know what it means, but
it is your show, Ron. Right, Greg? It is a show.
Yep. I proclaim during Outlawed Live, we will designate the NA two-wheel drive class as the modified two-wheel drive class and the modified blower truck class as super modifieds.
Pulling single.
Gavel. I need a gavel or something.
That's funny, Cam.
And I would have thought Farmers Only would have taken care of that, but
yeah, I was gonna say that'd have been a good segue. Roos would have jumped all over that.
Single
Yeah.
wrap. Sheesh. Oh Lord, you just gave Jason an idea though.
I'm already writing it down.
yeah.
Pullers only.
Oh mercy.
Pullersonly.com.
Pullersonly.com. You heard it here first.
We
So I think,
got any? Oh, go ahead.
We'll talk about Concord some more, but of course, the big one this week is the biggest one on the schedule for the entire year, guys. That's Thunder in the Valley, 3 sessions. Could be upwards of 200 vehicles per session, Friday and Saturday night. Any disagreements with me on that?
No. I'm hoping for a good class of diesel pickups.
Yeah, those guys are pulling on Saturday. Now, the diesel pickups are in Concord as well.
Okay, so they're Thursday and Friday then?
Yeah, Thursday and Saturday.
Oh, Thursday, Saturday. Okay.
Thursday and Saturday. And the reason we did that was to accommodate those guys that wanted to go to there's a hook in Missouri on Friday. I think it's a PPL hook. I
think
remember.
so.
Jason, help me. Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to go look on the schedule, but I think Wayman.
So they're going to be going to Concord and heading south, huh?
Yep.
Well, I can't guarantee that some of those guys will come to Concord, Greg. I mean,
yep.
The hope is that they will, but we wanted to accommodate them, and Rock Valley wanted them, so we asked them, will you come if we have your class twice on Saturday? And they said, yeah, we'll convoy up there. So,
yep.
We made it happen.
Absolutely.
That's smart. That's how you work together to put the best show on for the fans. I love it.
Heck yeah. Austin Fluitt, member of the Ulmer Mafia, tuning in from home. Carly Festolka says, Greg, you need to call her dad sometime.
Okay.
Are you seeing these comments, Greg?
I did not. I missed that one. I'm seeing most of them.
Gotcha.
Diana
Jones says, give her a call sometime too. Just saying.
I like I said, I'll refer her to Dan. Yeah.
I should get a free membership for naming rights. Well, Mark, you didn't name it. We come up with the name already, buddy. So
pulling singles.
Sure, it was your idea. Pulling singles. I like pullers only. I think that's. Russ Dossel says Mod 4x4 has 7 states represented so far at Rock Valley. I think we have 10 trucks signed up. And now that we're talking about that, guys, I know some people might be intimidated by the app. Do not be intimidated by the app. It's so easy. And you do not have to be a member of the Outlaws. You can be a non-member and still sign up on the app.
Ron, I know one thing that gets people hung up a little bit is that number, the member number.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I think for what I understand, and the girls will hang me if I say this wrong, but I think if you get stuck and don't know your number, you can still enter a 4-digit number and still get it where it needs to go. And they can sort it out on the other end.
Yeah, I've got, I'm on you probably can't see it because of my green screen. Yeah, it won't show it. But basically, you just go to the event, and once you pull the event up, scroll to the bottom. At the bottom, you click on driver entry. Either click on you're a member or not a member, put in your information, and enter it. and it just gets some of that initial stuff out of the way, and it's really helpful at big events like this one coming up at Rock Valley this weekend. You do still have to go see Lori at the sign-up trailer to sign the insurance waiver and pay your entry fees. So it does not prevent you from having to go see Lori or whoever's signing up. And I'm sure it'll be Lori. Usually at Rock Valley, she's under the big tent behind the crow's nest. So Jason's bringing it up online here, the Outlaw Pulling app.
When you go to sign up, like the first time I tried to sign up a couple years ago, I typed in Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling. I got some game. So Outlaw Pulling is what you need to type into your Google Play Store or your Apple Store or whatever device you use and type in Outlaw Pulling. And that's the logo that you want to get there on the top right. And this is what it looks like then. Here's all the events, maps. It's got great information on there. I think many of you, let us know in the comments right now if you have the Outlaw app already and why you love it. So Russ, I need you. Mark Ham, Carly, you guys, let me know. Diana Jones, I'll give you Greg Lusetto's phone number. I'll text that to you, Diana. Yeah. I want her to get a good man. I don't want her stuck with Ron. So.
A responsible man, she said. She wants a responsible man.
Dwayne, the Fister says he does. What do you love about it, Dwayne? What do you love about the Outlaw app? Dale Bartle says the map takes you right to the track. Carly, I know you already have it, Carly. What do you love about it? What do you love about the app, Carly?
So that I see a few. Dwayne says because we can get lineups. I'm looking at the super modified two-wheel drive class. I see a couple of names here that I'm not familiar with. The Cornfield Cruiser Blackout, Mitchell Phipps.
So that's an ex mini rod puller from Illinois. Built that tractor truck 2 years ago. It's a mean truck out of
Really?
Illinois. Yep.
Very nice. Russ says results almost instantly when I'm not at the pool. He's referring to the app. Carly Pistoka said so she could see how the Ulmers are doing.
Ron, read Tammy's comment. This is funny.
Anyways, Kev, I might be a blonde, but I didn't see Super Farm for the Rock Valley classes. Well, Tammy.
Maybe nobody's entered yet, maybe.
I see. Yeah.
On Friday.
That's something too, guys. When you're looking at the classes at an event and you're looking at the lineups, if the very first puller in that particular class hasn't signed up yet, if no one has signed up yet in that class, it will not show a lineup of any pullers. So it won't show the class until someone signs up for it. So maybe, Tammy, you look before Jared or Alan Andrews signed up. Right now, there's only 2 signed up. So the signups are open if you guys want to get signed up there.
Yeah, we got to have someday in there.
Oh, yeah. Coming off a win.
A big win.
Big win.
351, if I remember correctly.
Speaking of Super Farm and Rock Valley, you have the graphics that I put up on there last week, don't you, Jason, for
I'm looking right now.
Super Farm shootout.
Yep, give me a second.
Yep, she says, Tammy says they got lucky there in Manila. Yeah, the Kaiser aluminum wheels, Super Farm shootout presented by Extreme Performance Tire Cutting and South Valley Ag there in Rock Valley. Was that $3,000 they put up? Winner take all. So the top 5 overall from both nights will gather for a pull-off, if you will, a shootout on Saturday night. Winner takes all $3,000, and that's in addition to any other prize monies procured there in competition. So pretty neat deal put on by Kaiser aluminum wheels, and Extreme Performance and Tire Cutting in Rock Valley, and South Valley Ag there in Rock Valley as well. So that will be cool. Kevin Davis touting the app. You can follow it anywhere at any time, and it works great. So, yeah. And you know what? We, as announcers, Jason and I use the app as well. And
I love the fact
that I'm like trying to figure out, who's first, second, and third at the end of a class, give you the class order and everything. And then some smart aleck like Kurt will come up and he'll be like, why don't you just use the app? And it's like, good idea, Kurt. And pull up the app and it's all right there. So
I like the fact that we don't have to fill out whiteboards anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember the old days, some of the Roberts days when there'd be like 3 whiteboards full of stuff. I mean, it was daunting, some of these big pulls.
So looking at the app right now, guys, you bringing up some information on Rock Valley. Friday, the July 7th at 6:30 p.m., Saturday the 8th at noon and 6 p.m. And that ticket for Saturday is for the whole day. You can come to both sessions Saturday. That's how they've always done it there at Rock Valley. So pretty cool.
That's a smoking deal for $25 for both sessions.
That is extremely. Never Satisfied, Matt Bartz. Jason, who is that? Jason, can you hear me?
I'm trying to find
Jason?
out.
All right. Oh, you were so quiet. I didn't know if you could hear me or not.
Well,
Kevin Davis.
Yeah, I'm the co-host of the co-host tonight to Live with Lusetto and Ron Stone. So it's all good.
Yes, Kevin Davis. The Starlink is going to work tomorrow night. I'm answering for you, Jason, because he's asking you personally.
Thank you, Kevin. We hope so. Concord, Manila, we struggled with it down there. That was the first place. But it might have been my fault, like user error, like I don't know how to do it. So.
Yeah, that's the first time it hasn't worked. I have Ken Summers calling me right now. I'll have to text him back here. Is that a 4440 behind you, Greg?
Yeah, it's another one waiting on parts.
I got you.
My buddy from Cheyenne. It's hopefully the airplane comes in tomorrow from Fayette, Missouri. I'll just leave it at that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I've waited on that airplane before.
Yeah, it had a little issue with Manila, so.
Okay. Yeah, Landon was commenting on the tractor behind you there.
That's a resurrected 80 light limited
resurrected deer.
Yes, correct.
Yep. I've seen that tractor at the Midwest Winter Nationals, and then I've seen it saw it in Colorado last year, and then I saw it in Manila, Iowa last Saturday or a couple Saturdays ago.
Yep. Another Wyoming puller now.
Sorry,
I
guys.
love this picture of Rock Valley. For those of you looking for information on Rock Valley, go to rockvalleypole.com. This is their website. This has everything. And I just love this picture.
Hey, Jason, what I love about that is I actually pulled there. I guess it would have been their second pull, and it's amazing to see the transformation. There's still some stuff you can see that was there, but man, that community has gone together and blown that event up.
Yeah, for sure.
And you just see improvements every year. Those guys work awful hard to keep that thing, going the direction it's going. If I'm not mistaken, did they not mention there was like upwards of 300 volunteers that helped throughout the weekend?
Yeah, we had Rich on the show Monday night on Let's Go Pulling, and he said it was like 300 to 350 to help him put all that on. He said it's insane. So,
but the other thing that I don't think's really talked about much is the money they give back to the community.
Yeah, it's huge.
I know Kurt had talked to me about some of the projects they've done and stuff within the community. One, it brings a lot of money throughout the event and the weekend of the event, but also, it goes back into, projects to better the community.
What's cool about this event too, Rock Valley, it's Saturday, it's $25 for the whole day. So you can come at
Yes.
noon and watch both sessions for the same price. It's awesome. So
And I know the Northwest guys, Iowa guys all expect this, but the pork loin and any of the pork stuff that's in that area is phenomenal.
yeah, Mark Ham always comments. He calls them sandwiches.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Ron took off on his 3-hour tour. It's live back with Lusetto now. Zach and Greg. I'm flipping through some photos. Ryan Rusink, Cody Vanderholm, and Mark J. Ham have been amazing at posting photos the last couple of weeks. Can't thank those guys enough for some pictures from Rock Valley last year. And I'm just going to flip through some of them right here. So there's last year's defending champ.
The loudest two-wheel drive on the planet
ever. Those headers make it scream. He does that so he doesn't have to listen to Tammy. That's what I always tell him.
Potentially.
Potential. There's Mr. Blankensport himself. Roos did that one. So said even the best dressed people. It's fun. I love reading the comments that these photographers put with their photos. It's been a good time. So Mr. Olmer's the weapon there. This is a cool photo.
That's Brian Fuhrer, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. It's just super cool. I love that. I love
That's a good one.
that tractor. Yeah, that's Brian.
Yeah.
That tractor literally just got back together last week.
Yeah, he had a post on Facebook today about a starter, so I got worried a little bit. So
Yeah, we'll tow start that thing if we have to.
okay, fair enough. But again, shout out to the photographers, all the photographers that do truck and tractor pulling. And then I asked Mark and Cody and Roos to help out with this event a little bit and post some of their photos from previous years. That's awesome. So that's awesome.
It's also great when there's more than one of them there because, man, what they get from different angles and stuff, it's pretty amazing.
For sure. Kurt Koima, a.k.a. Adam Sandler. The famous ribeye sandwiches are going to be back and served in concession stands on each side of the track. Yeah, Rozeboom mentioned that, Kurt, Monday night on the show about the steak sandwiches are coming back. So my wife's even coming out to Rock Valley. So I'm pretty pumped, Lusetto. Pretty pumped. Mrs. Schultz is coming out. Zach, what do you want? What are you guys looking at? You looking at OnlyFans? What's going on, Greg?
What's that? Zach?
Yeah, what's he doing?
Zach's
we're doing a live show. We're doing a live show.
He's looking for a girlfriend, so
you can't talk to your dad. Well, Diana Jones was looking for love earlier, so
I don't know if he's that responsible.
For all of you going to Rock Valley, what makes Rock Valley special to you? What makes Rock Valley Rock Valley? Why is it so successful? You saw all these people here in the stands. Why? Tell me why. Look at that. That's awesome.
I tell you, Jason, the other thing that will be nice, I'm hoping there's a
I'm trying to let the host back in.
I've not seen the drone footage here.
Yeah, I saw
Scott Frankie.
I saw Franzen was talking about his. Scott Frankie. Sorry, he bought Chance Encounter, the beautiful 56 series tractor.
See,
and he has his other one, MX.
Yeah, I think they had Eugene Williams MX 170 that they had a picture on Facebook the other day that was running.
Yeah.
Doug was able to find a package of helicoils out in western Kansas.
It appears. Let's go. We can go Facebook stalking Scott Frankie. Esden Lane is coming. I got the text message this morning.
Oh, very nice.
So I don't know if the Rock Valley guys know that, but they know that now. So, but yeah, Esden Lane is coming to Rock Valley. They texted this morning let me check my text message here. I heard from Esden Lane today and Warren Ropp, Lusetto. That was like, holy cow.
Did you mark this day on the calendar, did you?
Yeah. Well, Warren, he's big into circle track racing now, and he's looking for a big screen and somebody to run it at Hawkeye Downs in Cedar Rapids on Friday the 14th, and then Esden's team was telling me that they're coming to Rock Valley. It was this morning at. I got a lot of text messages every day. We all do. Today at 8:52 a.m. So Esden Lane, Red Line Fever will be in Rock Valley, Iowa.
Very cool.
That is a lock.
Very cool.
So here's
sorry guys, my computer just I don't know if it crashed or what, but it just said locked across the screen and it was gone.
That's Scott French. Eugene.
Some diesel super stock action. For a second, I thought he was going to go. I got
Who are we looking at here? I'm on my phone now, and it's hard to see.
That was Scott Frankie. He made a post that
Chance Encounter. Okay.
Going to be there.
MX-170, I think. Or do they have two different ones there?
He's got Chance Encounter, and he's got DMX.
You know, that's something else. That's the second half of the Big Smoke shootout at Rock Valley as well. Doug Meisinger has a pretty good jump start on that from Whitewright with 2 wins down there. But anything could happen. I mean, whose motor is that?
Oh, I was on his business page, High Plains Performance. That was out of a semi truck. I got nervous. I'm like, Doug, that's your motor. We need to talk. So
yeah.
Here we go.
Gotcha.
There's the boss. Manifold looks. This is a post July 3rd. We're Facebook stalking tonight, Ron. Our big classes. Manifold looks a lot better than last time we took a picture. Getting ready for Rock Valley. This was July 30th at 9:40 p.m. So that's a better sign. So
Doug's got that old man look like he's looking over his glasses.
He is. Well, he is old. I mean, he's good at being old, but he's old. It's okay.
I think I've seen you do that a couple of times, Greg. Just saying.
Hey, just call him like I see him. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm guilty of doing it myself. You know, that's something. Whitewright, Texas was the first half, the Big Smoke shootout, and we broke every diesel super stock tractor that came to Whitewright.
That was unfortunate.
Every single one.
The 856, did it break bad?
You know, I'm not sure what happened to the 856. We all seen what happened to Taylor, and then yeah, I'm not sure.
In case you haven't seen Taylor's run, let's show.
Yeah.
Taylor had his own fireworks, as we can see in Whitewright, Texas. We had Taylor on the show last week for the Super Farm. So.
Right. Yeah, right there about 75 feet. He was thinking he was going to put it down there in the trailer with the girls in the sign-up trailer.
Yep.
I'm sure it was feeling pretty good. It was looking pretty good. Then that one little puff or pop, and then man, what a detonation that was.
Yep. That white smoke is not usually good. Yep.
Yeah. So thanks to High Plains. High Plains Performance.
Do we want to start tonight, Ron? Any good rumors?
Any good rumors?
Who's coming?
I don't know. I've seen those couple two-wheelers that I've never seen before. Did you find out who the one two-wheeler was?
I'm looking right now. I should be able to recognize it. Is Legacy? I don't know if Legacy's running.
Is it a full moon, guys? Is it a full moon right now?
Here's Esden's crew. I heard a rumor of a red tractor. That's our Red Line Fever shout out. So that's gonna be awesome.
It's quite on the other end of the spectrum from the Diesel Super, but there's two guys in the 3200 Super field that I don't believe have ever hooked an Outlaw pole.
Oh yeah, there. That's awesome. That's what it's all about.
There's a Krager from Odebolt or Ida Grove, Iowa, that showed up at Haywarden, and that tractor runs. And then there's a guy from out west of Mentor, Nebraska, that is venturing out to Concord and Rock Valley. Both will be his first hook with the National Series.
Very cool.
I don't know if DeMars is running yet, Austin. I haven't seen much DeMars stuff on social media at all. So from Cody. Or Tabitha, sorry.
Is it a full moon tonight, guys? Is it full moon right now?
No.
Okay. I mean, my computer literally crashed, and just a moment ago, I'm using my phone to do the show right now, and I just got the high heat warning on my phone. I'm sitting here in the dark. I'm not even near the sun, and I get a high heat warning on my phone. So. Jason,
he probably was in the DMs there and got a virus.
Well, I think he was chatting with Diane, who we banned from the show. Greg, you notice that? Greg, we never get any of them stalker women on your show. It's got to be because it's Ron.
I don't stand a chance. You get Ron playing the guitar. He's got. Yep. I mean.
Yeah.
He's formidable competition, Jason.
So what rumors have you heard, Jason, for this weekend? I mean, we know that full pole's coming.
Yeah, Red Line Fever. Never satisfied the two-wheel drive truck out of Wisconsin, I believe. I've seen it pulled before with WTPA. So
okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Richardson's coming. Will be neat to mix it up in that two-wheel drive class.
Yep, the full pole truck will be there. So.
Sorry, guys.
Nobody's talking about, but Mark Wiggins in the light limited pro class is on a tear this year.
Yeah.
I don't think he's finished out of the top 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that thing.
It's on rails.
That Cherokee he just blew by everyone. Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, he's got a good jump on the season. Hopefully he can run the season out in the points, because he's got a good jump on it right now.
Ron, what are you hearing for semi trucks?
We have got 2 signed up right now. Laverne Zimmerman and Joe Byer, I know, are coming. So we know of at least 4 that are coming. Several of these guys race as well, and race these trucks, some of them. And the racing is actually harder on them than pulling is. Jamming gears and cranking that left front tire off the ground is pretty hard on driveline parts. I heard Colton Saylor's entry. He was bringing kicked a rod through the block somewhere, so he won't be there. So right now, safely, I'm going to say 4. There could be more. I'm just not sure.
So they just uploaded the website today. So these are going to be the games that you all can play for free. Okay, you don't have to bet anything or wager anything. You just go on and you pick the winners. So you click the play button, and obviously when all the classes are there, then you're going to be able to to go in and do all of that stuff. So it's super easy. So $2,000 grand prize for the Thunder in the Valley, July 7th for Session 1 challenge. This game isn't ready just yet. So I think that'll be you pick the winner of a multitude of classes to win the $2,000. Then they have multi-class winner picks, $100 cash prize. That'll be, let's see here. They don't quite have that game up yet, but they're starting to get the website laid out. Go to fullpull.us. And Annika Rose is watching now. This is the best. I think it's Ron, and she's from Washington State. So when they're profile photos like that, she's probably maybe she's a Pulling fan. Annika, what's your favorite Pulling class? Let us know in the comments. What's your favorite Pulling class is Annika or Annika? Probably Annika. So, then light limit. So you pick the light limited pro winner.
You don't have to be lonely.
I don't know, Bryce, if any of the Nelson trucks are coming over for Midnight Motorsports. I know they went to Texas, but they're not signed up yet. But this is fun. Yeah, Dale Bartle says danger.
Danger.
But $100, just this is going to be fun. It really gets you going on this. The app is up on the Android store. It's not up on the Apple store yet, but you can go to fullpull.us and you can play the games.
So that the one game is 2,000, and that's per session that game is going on.
Yeah, you got to pick. I think they're putting together multiple. You have to pick the winner in a bunch of different classes. They're going to put that together, Ron.
Okay.
But that's the rest of them are $100 cash prizes. You just got to pick the winner of like the light pros, the winner of the super farms. Those are just winner circle picks. I know Miles Krieger, I think, is going to handicap it. I think is what Chase said. Come out and kind of give his picks. He did really well. So now Chase thinks he's really good at it. So we'll see.
Okay.
But this is fun. You're sitting in the crowd. You can watch this. And oh, Russ, more bachelors will start watching the new dating game, Wheels of Unfortunate. Wheels of Unfortunate. Man, everybody's funny tonight. Hashtag long week. Probably a mini rod super fan. Yeah. So Ron, get ready for Chase when we're sitting on the countdown to showtime. Ron's going to ask you, what's the best class in pulling? And if you don't say mini rods, he'll just dog you. But that's fine. So, we have no time with that.
Chase is a mini rod guy for sure.
Totally.
So this is cool that.
Then there's leaderboards for the weekend. They don't have all the stuff up yet. I know they're working on it today. But then you can see how you did, and it's fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It keeps people engaged the whole evening. Maybe you're a diesel fan and you don't really care for the gas classes, the spark plug classes, or vice versa. You're a spark plug fan, you don't care about diesel. You're going to care if you have a chance to win $100 to pick the winner, for nothing. Just get your phone out and rock and roll. So,
you think they'll create a game for the shootout on Saturday or no?
You'd have to get a hold of Chase, then he's got to run it through the experts or whatever. They got somebody they keep locked in a basement that they don't let him out to see light, and they just send him emails, and he makes up all these games. So.
Gotcha.
But this is why we need to if you're coming, get signed up so they can load up everything like that. So, yep.
Oh, yeah, I'm having trouble seeing some of the comments now, but.
That's just fullpull.us. I'm just putting the website up there.
Yep, I see it. So yeah, huge weekend. I sent an invitation to Rich, but he said they were going to be pretty busy tonight there in Rock Valley. So we'll excuse him for tonight.
I know they'll watch the show later tonight because Corma was asking me last night why we didn't do it live last night. I just said we thought we'd get more viewers, which we do. We have more viewers watching tonight than we would have last night. So just with the holiday, stuff like that.
So, Greg, when is your next pull?
Albion.
When is the Heartland? Albion.
Tuesday. Yep. And I'll tell you what, things get hot and heavy there. We got Albion Tuesday, and then we start again. That we'll go from one end of the state, and then we'll be in Douglas, Wyoming, Saturday the 15th. And then,
I know what you mean.
Lexington, Nebraska, and St. Paul, which both Lexington and St. Paul are first-year polls. Both of them are real excited, and I'm excited because I think we're going to fit into their fair schedule very well.
Yeah, after this weekend, we go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Bloomfield, Ottawa, Troy, and Marthasville. Those are ones that I'm scheduled to go to. But yeah, it's the season. 'Tis the season, guys, when it gets really busy. So mid-July already, we're just a little over a week from the Organics Midsummer Sweep. That starts on the 14th in Troy. So yeah, a lot of big things happening here. That's $25,000 in that sweep
for the Organics.
Over 5 classes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a really cool deal. Then at the end of July, we start the sweep with Coltrane Energy in the Limited Pro diesel pickup class. It runs through the end of the season in Lufkin. So yeah, a lot of cool things happening here. And maybe some more cool things to yet to come, guys, even this season. So I know we're already talking about some neat things for next season. But, sweeps and shootouts, very cool.
All right, number 2. What's this?
What was the breaking news, Jason? What was it? You heard a rumor?
Profab Petersons are coming. Profab trucks will be there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that on the app. They signed in early on the app, so very cool.
I did hear about a potential new brand
news.
represented in the light limited pro class. It's been super secret.
Say again.
A brand that I'll bet you has never pulled an Outlaw ever. There's an oddball brand.
A brand?
Coming light limited pro class. It's probably not my secret to spill, but it could be something off the wall.
Text Ron. Text Ron and he'll let him spill it.
Yeah. Well, Dale, there you go.
Full Bets just texted me. Check out our new Facebook post video. You can show it on the Outlaw show tonight. I'm gonna do it right now.
Is that that was a light super.
What does that say, guys? I can't even see what it says. It's so small on my phone.
Zetor? I don't even know what that is. Is that like a Kubota?
How do you pronounce that, Greg?
Lusetto, the way Lusetto is smiling, we have breaking news.
I didn't spill it. Dale might have.
Hold on, guys.
All right, we're holding.
This is breaking news from Full Pull. Brand new Facebook video they just posted on their social media. Gotta get all this up here.
Join the Countdown to Pull Time Show live stream for the Thunder in the Valley in Rock Valley, Iowa. Full Pull is the official fan app for truck and tractor pulling and will bring fans a live preview, breakdown, and predictions of all sessions of pulling. Get an inside look at your favorite drivers and competitors. Mark your calendars July 7th and 8th for the Countdown to Pull Time Show, going on air 1 hour before the start of each session. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook to watch the free live stream.
Good stuff.
So are they going to be doing a show, like a live show before?
Yep, Ron and I are on the stage with Chase from Full Pull, and then we're going to be getting puller personalities to sit on the stage with us. So and
Nice.
do the live shows. Yep, they're going to be live on Facebook. Obviously,
Predictions and prognostications.
Oh, very cool.
Yep, it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll make our picks, and then just keep it. Full Pull is the official fan app of truck and tractor pulling, and you're going to hear Chase say, and we all agree with it, truck and tractor pulling is the greatest motorsport in the world. When somebody says drag race, and he says, no, you don't get a practice in pulling. It was funny. We had him wound up on Let's Go Pulling Monday night. He was really going with all that stuff. It was a
Cool.
good time.
Very cool.
But yeah, that's going to be fun. And then if you're
I'm
in
looking
Rock
forward
Valley,
to it.
stop by. If you're in Rock Valley, stop by the Full Pull trailer. Free hats free T-shirts, free koozies, free earplugs. It's just a great time. They're out to promote this. So
Yeah, awesome. So guys, pulling this weekend tomorrow night at Concord, Nebraska, Dixon County Fair. Starts at 7 p.m. Friday night in Rock Valley, Iowa, kickoff to 20th anniversary of Thunder in the Valley. And then Saturday at noon. And then Saturday night, what are those times for the night shows? Are they 7:30?
for Rock Valley,
Yeah, for Rock Valley.
let me look. I'm gonna go to my Outlaw app real quick.
That was sick.
6:30 Friday, noon and 6 on Saturday.
Noon and 6. Okay.
And Concord's
On
at
Saturday.
7. Concord is
Yeah.
at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yep. So awesome. Yep. That no other breaking news, huh?
Not so far.
Not so
Esden
far.
Lane coming is kind of a big deal for me.
Yeah,
personally.
that's a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
That is a big deal for sure. Is Greg Lusetto pulling in Rock Valley?
No.
No? Greg, can you hear us?
Mark
I'm gonna be watching this kid.
Okay.
I got relegated to truck driver this weekend.
Gotcha.
Which one are you driving, Zach?
Light Limited Pro.
Your guys' tractor?
Yes,
Wildfire? Is that what you call it?
Arclight.
Arclight. What's that stand for? What's that mean? How to get named?
And maybe I should spill this. That's actually my mom's tractor.
Yep, I knew that.
My dad served in the Air Force during the Vietnam time, and he worked on B-52 bombers, and that was a really pretty tense mission. It was called Arclight missions that they did during, I think, like 69 or 68, somewhere in there. So he named the tractor after the missions that he helped support.
Nice. What will be the longest distance in Rock Valley? Out of all the classes, guys, what do you think? What do you think they'll be? Do you think we'll see a 400 footer?
405 feet. Doug Meisinger, Scrappy. 405 feet.
What I was gonna say. I'm saying Oz got a chance.
Kevin's been pretty stingy so far this year.
Yeah.
Of course, the Diesel Super. I've seen, I've literally seen some 290s win pulls. And like the
Russell goes to Scrappy. What's he got? 422 on there.
What did Legacy go that one year? Ceramics. How far was that? 470 something?
Oh man, I don't remember what it was.
Is that not about like that Canadian deal where he about parked it in the trailer with the girls at the end there?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I put her in third gear, about parked in the registration booth with the girls.
Third gear. Matt Goodwin had I think a 400 foot a couple years ago there.
I feel like 2 years ago there was a couple monster passes. We got a lot of votes for Scrappy for the longest pull of the night.
Will we see a Matt Goodwin at? You gonna stick with Scrappy?
Should I call him? Matt, you're live on Let's Grow Pulling.
Put him on the spot. So, one cool thing about Rock Valley is there's a lot of seating there, but a lot of people bring their cloth back chairs and they pick those spots out, a day before. You'll see all these people and blankets on the bleachers where they pick their spots out.
With taped on, by the way. Darn wind.
Right. Popular guide on my phone just keeps ringing here. So Young Guns are going to be out in force this weekend, getting some messages through Messenger from the Young Guns. They're planning throw out some swag this weekend. Will we have the best mullet competition? That went down pretty good last year. There was several kids there rocking the mullets, including Roper Brown. I had fun with that last year. There was actually a little guy with a mullet that had a Kool-Aid mustache going on. I kept referencing his cool mustache, and he kept looking at me like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah,
Hustler is coming, running.
This might be the debut for the year.
It is.
Yeah, bring it on, bring it on. So, all the cool stuff happening this weekend. Name them off. Full Pull is coming to Rock Valley. You got Esden Lane coming. You got the Pro Fab trucks coming, mixing it up in the 4-wheel drive class. That's probably going to be a huge class this weekend, guys. I'm going to predict 20 plus hooks in that class, I bet. What other cool stuff is happening?
I'm excited about seeing those 2 new super fields.
What time can we get into the pits Friday night? Good question.
I'm checking the website right now.
I think just in the gate.
Yeah.
God, Rozeboom told us Monday night on the show. I'm trying to look on the tickets. Is it on the
When are you guys?
Ron?
Yeah, I can't. The only problem is I can't look, so I'm using my phone here. I mean, I guess I could.
No, hold on. Let me find the poster. I know I have the answer to this. I just got to find it. I've seen it before.
Yeah, I hope my computer didn't completely crash. I never seen it say locked and then just go dark like that.
Yeah, 2 hours before. That's what everybody's saying. Okay, so if you get in at 4:30, according to Mark Ham, I trust him and this flute guy. He knows what he's doing. He's part of the Omer Mafia.
I was promised an Omer Mafia hat this weekend, so I will officially be a member of the Omer Mafia. Any predictions in the modified tractor class? For those that watched White Right and saw Sweet Pain dominate on Friday in White Right, and then to watch the crafty veteran from Cambridge, Iowa come out, and as the first puller, looked like he missed the weight. He drops into the 6th position and comes out and just absolutely destroys the rest of the class. It was a killer pass by the River Rat.
I don't think it's going to be out yet, but I'm kind of impatiently waiting to see Kent Urban show back up with the
Two Aries. Yeah,
yes. That thing made a monster pass at Wisner last year.
You know, Vern Huser debuted his new setup on his tractor down in White Rye too. The two Hemis. Yep, up front, but outboard, facing outboard. The engines
like
were so
Angler style box.
It was like Jack Kielmeyer's setup last year.
Set this way.
What's that? Yep.
Were they sitting sideways?
Back to back, sideways in the front. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So pretty cool there. So guys, do we have any more news to divulge here?
The light mods, it sounds like we should have more Allisons in one place than we've ever seen. Some Illinois guys possibly coming.
Is
oh,
Dylan,
really?
Is Dylan and those guys coming up?
Well, I've heard rumor that they, some of the Illinois Allisons were coming, and then you get the Canadians coming down. I mean, shoot, there could be six Allisons in that class.
Yeah, it's the variety in that class is incredible, but still, on any given date when we're pulling, there's still going to be more aircraft engines in that class than any other.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have any questions for Concord or Rock Valley, please type them into the comments. We'll get everything answered. Go to the Outlaw app, go to the websites. If you can't find them, but please try to look for the answers. But if you can't find them, just message us on Facebook. Ron or Kenzie or somebody will jump on there and answer those for you. We'll try to get that for you. Hey, Chase from Full Pull is going to come on. I got to send him the link. Hold on, guys.
Oh, cool.
Get a little taste of Chase Richardson. They're on their way to Rock Valley right now from Kentucky. You got to talk a little slow because he's from Kentucky, Ron. So.
Hey, I lived in Kentucky for a couple of years.
Yeah, no, that's what Diana was.
I grew up
about earlier.
I grew up in that area.
Running rowdy.
I grew up in
that diesel. That's awesome.
I will tell you, I'm that's going to be a work in progress, but I'm going to enjoy seeing that thing go through the progression because it's going to get better as they get some passes under it.
Yeah. Well, it's not doing bad right now.
Greg. That's what I'm saying, but I think it's going, as they get that setup figured out and a little bit of, get some seat time. I'm looking forward to seeing that thing up there being knocking on the door.
So you're not bringing your light mod, Greg?
Somebody needs to get to work on that thing.
Didn't you what did you have going wrong with that? You had a busted planetary or something?
Well, I had a bad gear in a planetary, and we updated brakes to some new Joe stock brakes. Just a bunch of little stuff, but we've also took a pretty big swing. My mom's light limited super. We detonated that thing in a large fashion here a year ago at Bridgeport, and
there's a video of it.
Literally blew a cold housing on the turbo in half. So it took us a while. We had to go back to the drawing board. We got that out over the weekend, and I don't know. You almost should see a picture of that on Zach's.
You go to my Section 8 page.
Zach's Section 8 page. We launched antifreeze. I'll bet you 8 foot straight in the air out of the radiator. Yes, we still have antifreeze in it per my dad's request, but we did split the block in one run with that thing, so it's back in the shop again. So that's going to put the turbine back a little bit.
Gotcha. Okay. Chase, is he going to be driving and talking to us, or is he a passenger?
I am unaware of. I don't know. He just said that they just said they're on their way. So
gotcha.
He said we're on our way. Send the link. So
that's one of my favorite tractors yet too. The old Griffin out of Texas via Iowa.
Yeah, he's planning on coming. I haven't talked to him this past week. Have you talked to him, Jason, by chance?
Randy Ryder says Griffin Growl is coming. I know you can't see the comments, Ron, because
Good
you're
deal.
on the phone. But yeah, he's coming. Zook Zook usually jumps on about now. He's about an hour late typically.
Fukerberg.
Zook Flukerberg. Where's that, Zach?
What?
How far is that video down on your page?
It's in a group of pictures.
It shouldn't be.
It wasn't a video. It was pictures.
Yeah, no,
There's,
The 560. The 560.
Yep.
I was looking for the turbine.
Nope, it's just like I posted it yesterday.
Yep, I got it right here, buddy. Sorry.
There's a picture and a video of the run on there somewhere too.
Looks like a geyser.
yeah.
Say somewhere on there out of that group, there's a video of the run too.
Yeah, when you say
from Full Pole in the house.
Chase, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We got you.
This is I'm on the road right now. Driving to,
On the road again.
Driving to this big event out in Iowa. Left out a little bit ago, so sorry I wasn't better prepared for this.
No, I was going to invite you earlier and then I forgot, and I thought, well, what the heck? So it's all good.
Yeah. Children don't do this at home. I actually have a safe setup here. I have one hand on the wheel. My right hand is holding my phone on the armrest here.
Yep.
So I'm good. Yeah, very safe.
We'll put OJ to work.
The guy who's riding beside me is looking at me like, what the hell are you doing right now?
Well, give us the we shared the games. We went to fullpole.us. We showed some of the games that you guys have listed for Friday night. We showed your video, the awesome video the Full Pole team put together to promote Rock Valley. Just excited to see it, Chase.
They put that out. They already put that out.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, all the games are out in terms of the layout of them. Obviously you won't be able to really participate and pick your winners until probably sometime late Thursday or early Friday morning. Essentially all we're waiting for now is the lineup and polling order. So once that goes live, it'll obviously be advertised everywhere on social media, and then fans that are in attendance there will have a very visible presence, and will be able to make their picks all the way up to the start of each class. And then even the cool part about this event is there's so many classes and so many games going on. You can be on the fence about the two-wheel drive class, for example, and do your picks right before the two-wheel drive class starts and focus on the early classes early. So, Friday the action starts.
Yeah, Friday night you get the Session 1 challenge for $2,000 grand prize.
Yeah.
Then you get the multi-class winner pick for $100.
Ron, it's strongly frowned upon for announcers that get the $2,000 challenge right, so you should probably stay away. But yes, if you get pick every winner 2,000, that's going to go up each session, just to kind of get some fun going. And unless someone hits it, which if they hit it, they deserve it. But even if you don't get them all right, the Session 1 challenge and Session 2 challenge and Session 3. There is an alternate prize. It's basically like a point system where whoever participates in that game has their vehicle, and just like competitors run for points, it's the same deal on the Full Pole app. So pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah. Chase, sorry, Jason, but we're seeing some names already on the app that we're not used to seeing on the Outlaw app as far as entries. Some two-wheel drive, some four-wheel drive. So this, it's the 20th anniversary of Thunder in the Valley. It could be the biggest one yet, the biggest one ever there in Rock Valley, Iowa. So we're pretty jacked up about this weekend, man.
It's one of the biggest pulls in the world. That's why we're on the way right now to Wednesday night. Get there, get set up, and I think there's going to be more eyes in this pull than there ever has been. I'd say it's pretty. I'm not a guarantee guy, but I'm making that prediction. This would be the most attended event just from eyeballs on the event of any 20 years. So, and this is just the starting point. Obviously, we're honored and excited to come out here and be a part of this.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we're looking forward to.
Jason, if you not told these guys, we're here. We like you guys, and really like the guys putting the pole on, and we like Kurt Van Beek, and everyone's all great. And I'm a competitor, but we're here because we're promoting the greatest motorsport in the world. And I'll take my eyes off the road to say that.
Well, you're not going to find any disagreements in this group right here, I promise you. And as well as our viewers of the show, we've got some super fans that live, breathe, eat, and sleep Outlaw pulling that tune in. You know, normally this show's on Tuesday night. We opted to have it tonight in conjunction with Live with Lusetto from the Heartland group. But we've got some very committed viewers and fans of the Outlaws, and no disagreements with us or our audience. We all think it's the best sport in the world.
To those Outlaw fans, they'll be excited. I believe sometime tomorrow, the full pole official schedule in terms of the events we'll be offering these contests at all summer long across multiple organizations. It will be released, and they'll be excited to see that there will be a number of other Outlaw events that will be covered just like Rock Valley in terms of the games and the contests and the free cash prizes.
I'm looking forward to seeing the preview show. I think that's going to be a neat addition.
Yeah, we can't wait to have Ron on there. I guess Jason, because he kind of somehow is amid all this, I guess they'll let him on too. But Ron's really going to bring the value to that show.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, that's going to be cool. You know, it's something I've always wanted to do, but never seemed to have the time to do it. Is have that kind of like college football game day, you know, kind of thing. Get that kind of feel. And I think that's what you're striving for there, and that's cool to. You know, that's also good to drive viewership on the live stream too, especially if you go live and do that on Facebook and other social media. You could actually draw more attention to the event. Doing that before the event happens, you know, there's potential there for driving customers to watch the event.
Yeah, get back to what I said earlier, that this is the greatest motorsport in the world. We know that. Not everyone else knows that, but in order to get that message across, and we're going to get it across through time, it's really all about the fans, guys. I mean, the fans are what make this. There are passionate fans at all levels of pulling, just like Outlaw has their group of enthusiast fans. And what we're doing full pull and this countdown to full-time show, like I said, yes, I'm a competitor. You guys are important people too, but it's really all about fans, because the fans are what drives this ship.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
So where are you at right now, Chase?
Coming up on St. Louis, about 30 minutes out. Yeah, good.
Okay,
I'm gonna
good
pull
deal.
over. I'm gonna pull over just west of St. Louis and have a couple meetings in the morning. And actually, it's via Zoom, so I'm gonna get that out of the way in the morning. Then just ease on out there. Hopefully, be there sometime tomorrow afternoon.
Gotcha. Well, if you make it to Rock Valley tomorrow night, I won't be there. I'll be in Concord, Nebraska. We have a hook there tomorrow night. It's a couple hours from Rock Valley, the Dixon County Fair. And then I'll be there late Thursday night or early Saturday or Friday morning, rather, in Rock Valley.
Tune in on outlawpulling.tv. I got my subscription.
Heck yeah.
I'll be tuned in. I'll actually
Thanks, buddy.
hopefully be parked in the pit. Nice weather with an adult beverage, watching the greatest motorsport in the world.
Awesome. That's what we want to hear. Fans kicking back. You know, if they can't make it to the pool, of course, we know if they can make it, they will. But if they can't, you know, go to outlawpulling.tv. Have a cold beverage or five. And
if you're 21, if you're 21, Ron. If you're only 21 though, just like the games and the other activities, you do have to be 21 and over. But absolutely.
Yep, Zach, you can't participate, buddy. Sorry, you just have to watch.
It was his bedtime. He left.
Oh.
Tell Zach to stop by and introduce himself. We could probably figure something out for him.
Man, he was all wound up to get a shirt, so he's pretty simple.
Oh yeah, awesome. Yeah, I don't know if Jason mentioned this, but fans that are in attendance there, as long as you scan the QR code, and we'll have signs there in the venue, scan the QR code, show that you're engaged in the games, you can get a free T-shirt, free koozies, free earplugs, all kinds of fun stuff.
Awesome. Fans love the swag, man. They love the T-shirts and the hats. And, definitely.
It's all about
Jason.
all
Are
about
you
the
still?
fans.
Jason, you still with us?
Whenever Chase talks, I mute myself because he always tells me I talk too much. So I'm just chilling, just waiting in the wings.
Hey, this is my going statement for Jason. The power of the mute button is never understood more than when Mr. Jason himself is speaking. I'm just kidding,
Well, Chase,
I love you, man.
Chase, be safe out there, brother. And
Hey, guys. Thanks for the invite to hop on here.
Absolutely. Fullpull.us. Check it out, folks. They're going to be in force this weekend in Rock Valley, Iowa at the 20th anniversary of Thunder in the Valley. Chase, safe travels, buddy. We'll see you Friday.
See you soon. All right. Thanks.
Thanks,
See you.
man. Yeah, I didn't realize he was that close even. I thought maybe he was still in Kentucky, but he's a little closer than I expected.
I think they have a meeting tomorrow in St. Louis with somebody, so I'm not sure. But I know that he wanted to get there tomorrow night and get all squared away. So.
Gotcha.
Yep.
What were you going to say, Greg?
One thing I'm going to reiterate, the one thing that I think is pretty cool that gets, I don't want to be the homer on this deal, but I mean, everybody's focused on the gambling portion of this. What that preview show could do and some of this stuff like this could really drive eyeballs on our sport. And and to be honest with you, I didn't even know that until tonight. But that I think is dang exciting.
No, so that's why they rebranded it from Full Pull Bets to Full Pull, because it is the official app, the fun app of truck and tractor pulling. It's here to grow the sport, and that app is going to be loaded with everything, Greg. Every association. This is like, you'll hear Chase say this multiple times this weekend, but this is just like edition 0. Then there'll be 0.1, 0.2. It'll just keep getting better and better and better. But they truly are here to grow this sport, because it is the greatest motorsport in the world, and I believe that. It really is. I mean, we get out, we get one chance, we do it. It's fun, it's competitive, it's family, it's on dirt, it's different, and their job, they really want to grow this sport. They really do. And the engagement, I had people coming up to me at Toma saying, I watched entire classes of classes I normally don't watch because I wanted a chance to see if my truck won or my tractor won.
Yeah.
So the engagement,
there you go.
The engagement piece is going to be huge. So, and it's going to benefit whether you're pro wagering or not. It doesn't matter. It's going to be good for the sport in general. I know the first show I caught a bunch of crap because I said, you're stupid if you don't think this is going to be good for the sport. And I got bashed a little bit out for that comment, but
I think some of the people are hung up on the plan, and what's hard is I think it's probably going to be really tough to have an exact plan as they navigate all the hurdles. Yep. There's several things that it's just going to take time. I don't think it would have been possible to keep this under wraps until everything was finalized. No. And I think.
No, the announcement wanted to be made at Louisville because that is, there was nothing else going on. All eyes are on Louisville, and then I think they kind of
encompasses all organizations too. It's not just Then
they regrouped after Louisville, and I think they kind of said, you know what, maybe Full Pull Bets isn't the right. And again, this is just me talking off the cusp. I don't work for Full Pull, nothing. Anything that's going to grow the sport, I want to be part of it. And that's the honest to God truth. So I talk to Chase a lot, but it's more about social media. Hey, what do you want me to share? Stuff like that. But I think they came back with, this is the official app of truck and tractor pulling. And when you see how professional their stuff is, when they're rolling, this is for real. They're working with real people, the real industry to grow this sport. So
go ahead.
I would say, Greg, and that's the challenge for our sport is the stereotype that goes with it.
Yep.
As far as drawing new fans, people who don't know what tractor pulling is, picture, Johnny Popper out there going 2 miles an hour. down the track. Not saying there's anything against that. You know, if you're an antique puller, you know, I've been around antique pulls all my life, but to draw more fans in, to get more eyes on it, to see that this is a for real competition. These guys are spending for real money, and they are for real doing everything they possibly can to win, compete, and win on a very high scale. Now, how do we get more eyes to see that, to witness that, and build more fans, a bigger fan base? You know, we have great fans in the sport of pulling. I mean, some of the guys and girls, guys and gals that watch this show are evidence of that. But we need to get a bigger fan base to legitimize our sport. Not saying it's not legitimate, but to get it onto television more often, to get that larger fan base, because, you know, we want the bigger sponsors. We want the sport to grow, and we're all huge fans of the sport. And that's what the first thing I thought of when Full Pull Bets came on was, man, this is a chance to get more eyes on our sport and get other people that don't even know what it is at this point to possibly love it, you know, in a short period of time, like we have since we were kids, you know. So that's the way I see it. I think anything that's going to help legitimize the sport and build a bigger fan base is awesome.
I also look at you know, what Kurt did when he brought that app out was a game changer. Now I think if this here could parlay this into a next level, if all three major organizations are on board with this app, and there could be crossover from the fans, you know. That's the kind of stuff that nobody's talking about, you know, that I think could be ginormous.
And you know, the live stream potential with all of this as well, it's crazy. And I'm glad you said that, Greg. It's not just for the Outlaws, it's not just for the NTPA, it's not just for the PPL. It's for all three major associations, with the ultimate goal of bringing it down into the state level associations as well. And it's going to bring more. Ken Summers, you know, the Funny Farm down there in Missouri, Buckner. He has little eyeballs in emojis. He's right. More eyeballs on the sport. Whether again, you don't have to like the idea of wagering, but if 1,000 extra people are watching an event between the live stream and the stands, you know what that does? Like when Ron shows those numbers to a potential sponsor, it's huge.
Well,
you take 1,000.
The wagering is one portion of it.
Right.
This deal here, that, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. This has been a lot pretty new to me, but I had somebody at Ashton, of all places, quote something off the show the other night to me, and I kind of did the wait, what? I mean, this is getting around. You know,
you mean people actually watch us? You mean they
must have? Yeah, at least one guy did.
A lot of people watch these shows. A lot of them like us, and a lot of people just want to see what I'm going to say wrong so they can hammer me. But they're still watching. They're still watching, so it's all good.
So, but I mean, I look at this, it's multifaceted. I mean, the wagering could be one thing. The app getting out there's another. This preview show, Ron, I think could be a huge, huge deal.
Oh, yeah, I agree. So, Jason, when can we expect you?
I'll be there Friday early afternoon.
Gotcha.
I got to do my mortgage gig tomorrow. I just got 2 new applications tonight while I was doing the show, so I got some pre-approvals to work on here tonight after this. Greg, I'm going to put a sample of what the countdown to kickoff looks like up on the screen here. This is with so that's Chase Richardson on the left, Olin Grezik, OJ. He's part of all this as well, right there, and then Miles Krieger and then Adam Kester. So we'll be set up just like this in front of the big, beautiful full pull trailer, and it's a hoot. And there's people walking by, and then they live stream this out to Facebook and then YouTube as well at the same time. So, and we'll be making picks and having fun, and it's just a good time. A lot of it's a preview of the party, basically. It's a preview of the party. So.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Going to be a huge weekend.
Ron said this earlier, and he's been wanting to do something like this for quite a while, but we all know we all have a lot of ideas, and we only have so many fingers and arms and time and hours in a day. So that's why Full Pull's coming in to help us with all of this. You know, basically take all these ideas and bring them to life. It's awesome.
Well, yeah. I'll bring this down to my level. I had started putting stuff together to live stream in like 2016, but you know, it really came down to not having enough help. Mm-hmm. And, you know, like that's what has helped with me joining out the Outlaw, you know, family is, it made this other stuff possible, you know, for me to do it at my level, you know, so that's more that we can work together. This is going to get better.
Yeah. Very good, gentlemen.
Ron,
my phone.
Ron, you gonna get to Concord tonight, or what's your plans?
My plan is to make it at least halfway there tonight. That way, I only have a couple or 3 hours to go in the morning. Get there and set up. We do have the big screen live streaming. Can you put up the list of classes there, Jason? Do you have that for Concord?
Yeah,
I can't access my computer or anything right now.
I'm showing Lusetto's run right now with their geyser with the 560. So,
yeah, Greg, you said Grand Fashion. It blew up, man. Now that's not Taylor Van Beek Grand Fashion.
No. When I said at Bridgeport, that was this last week, and it just split a cylinder wall.
Oh, gotcha.
The other time there was I had fire too.
Oh, gotcha. So at Concord, let's see. I know we have limited pro diesel pickups. We've got 3200 super fields. We've got the modified 2-wheel drives.
That's
light limited mods.
Super farms, 5 classes.
Super farms. So,
well,
yeah,
there were
6.
I think there's a class that nobody signed up yet for. Hold on. It always goofs me up like that. So,
yeah, I think it might be the diesel pickups, maybe at this point.
3200 super field,
yep.
Diesel 3.0s, light limited mods, light limited pros.
There you go.
Rated 2-wheelers and the super farms, 6 classes.
Yep. That's all tomorrow night in Concord, Nebraska.
7 p.m.
Be a good show. Be live stream on Outlaw Pulling. Yeah, it was nice when we did have Craig on there for a little bit. Seeing those blue skies above his head there was encouraging for tomorrow night. There wasn't the case last year. You just about had to have a mud buggy to get around in there last year. So excited, guys, for the weekend. I think I'm going to hit the road here pretty soon. And my phone keeps telling me it's overheating. For whatever reason, I couldn't tell you it's full moon or what the heck's going on, guys.
Well, this is our first ever live with Lusetto, Outlawed with Ron Stone at the same time. It was magic. It was magical, guys. So thank you very much.
Magical things happening here, yeah. Thanks, Greg, for doing this.
Yeah. No thank problem. You very much. So.
No problem.
See you soon.
All right, guys. Yep, all carry on, and we'll see you in Concord and Rock Valley. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.
All right, thank you.